would say, I'd like to be in the center of God's will. I'd like for my will to line up with the will of God. How does one go about that? Well, I was talking with someone last week, and we were talking about the center of the Bible. What's the verse in the center of the Bible? And this fellow said, I think it's in Psalms. And I said, well, I think it's in Proverbs, because I'm so used to reading Proverbs every day, and I just open it to the center of the Bible, and I hit it more times than not. But it turns out he was right. And on the tables, there's a little questionnaire. And I'm going to ask some questions, and if you know the answer, just shout it out. What is the shortest verse in the Bible?
Jesus wept.
Excuse me, the shortest chapter in the Bible. Anybody?
Titus.
It's Psalm 117. How many verses? 2. Now this one everybody will know. What is the longest chapter in the Bible?
Psalm 119.
119. That's exactly right. How many verses? 176. Which chapter is in the very center of the Bible?
John 3:30.
I'll give you a hint. It's centered between the longest chapter and the shortest chapter.
Oh, Proverbs.
118. Did you know that there are 594 verses? 594 chapters before Psalms 118, and there are 594 verses after chapter 19. When you add those two figures together, you get 1188. I'll give you a time to catch up there. What verse is in the very center of the Bible? What verse?
Psalm 118, verse 8.
You got it right. Psalm 118, verse 8. And you imagine that the verse that's in the very center of the Bible would have something significant to say?
Mm-hmm.
If you want to find your way to the center of God's will, the verse says it's better to trust in the Lord than to put your confidence in men.
Amen.
Trust in the Lord your God with all your heart, lean not into your own understanding, in all your ways acknowledge him, and he will direct your path.